just lock in this smolder and scale for free.
Yeah, frankly, a lot of people like to talk about this being, you know, are just going to have to be looking the other way, as the teleport will actually be the last thing that tells them to completely back off. And it's Zhuo, so there you go. And another good play there by the Nautilus.
Forcing Ultra Prime away. They're not in a good position. They're not in a good enough position to actually go for a fight as Zhuo hunting a little bit with that dredge line. Being a little bit annoying at this point onto Junhao. Not really a threat of the kill just yet, but now Ultra Prime want to go on the offensive. The Weaver's Wall is blocking out Saber and Baye, but now Haichao has been singled out. Getting stunned by the Tibbers, but using the seismic shove to push Junhao away. So nobody will go down just yet with the Dragon going over to LNG.
LNG, though,
One overall. Potential fight around the last one. Xiaofeng has the smite, so should be able to secure it.
Oh, get the bot side. Oh, hang on.
Oh, Junhao. He flashes in and goes in for the Cyclone, and it's going to be a little bit too far forward for Xiaosha. First blood picked up for LNG, but Xiaofeng now has to flash and use the Heartbreaker to get out, but he will survive. It's a double kill in for Haichao, and they're looking for Saber as well. He will go down. 3-0, and the Feats of Warfare have gone over to Team LNG.
And it's a snap engage there.
Xiaofeng. But Junhao wants nothing about it. He's already in the enemy jungle on the top side of the map, and that means the Dragon Shell would not be opposed to wanting to fight this. And as I say that, a teleport has come in from Zika. He has the Equalizer at rank 2 at this point, and the Dragon is not taken down very quickly. Weaver's Wall comes out. Zhuo gets stunned, though, and does not land that initial dredge line, as Zhang's already chunked down to 60% HP. Ultra Prime don't want to start this Dragon just yet. Junhao pops the Herald, maybe looking for a potential escape plan. Who's going to get into the pit first? It's going to be a dash over from Junhao, but it's already chunked down to half. It's stolen away by Xiaofeng. And now the fight can begin in earnest as the Equalizer has come out. Zhang goes in with the Herald, but he will drive it straight to his demise as LNG get a couple of kills back, as well as the Dragon Soul Point.
And it's a disaster for Ultra Prime. The Otacon spawning in about 10 seconds. It's going to be on that top side. And you can already see Ultra Prime, they're going to try and be first to the punch this time.
This one, popping the Ghost. It looks like Zhuo's going to go super aggressive here. Depth charge on top of the Equalizer with the Dawning Shadow on top. But it's not enough to take Baye down. And here goes Zhang on the flank. Already Zhuo has gone down. But Zika is hunting the rest of Ultra Prime as they loom deviously around that Otacon.
They do indeed, but there were a lot of ultimates expended by LNG, not to mention they lost Zhuo, who does have teleports, so he should be able to, you know, come back to the fight, but still, those R keys not going to be available for a while. So LNG, they're just saying, screw the Otacon, let's abandon it, let's go for this mid turret instead. We don't have the power to really fight this.
A nice objective to fight over before the Baron spawns. And
yeah,
gives teams something to contest, but nothing that has to be contested over.
But everyone still contests it anyways, right? You don't have to behind, as he does have that Weaver's Wall. Zika
was overheated, so actually going to be in some trouble. Has to flash away from Zhang. But now he gets exhausted. The third proc leader work lands. There's the Cyclone as well. Zika just might be taken down under his own turret. And that is not a good play here, but the response will be that Otacon taken down by LNG. But you're going to say that's all right here for UP because you are continuing to scale the game out. You're going to deny that soul and get Baye closer to...
On the Smolder. It's a kill on that bot side by Ultra Prime, but ultimately it's a very costly one as they burn a flash from Junhao, 2 ultimates, and they only... The question is, who will be the first to engage? I imagine Zhuo, who's been so active with these dredge lines, is going to look for an opportunity onto Saber. You can see he's fishing. He's trying to hug that topside wall to get an angle onto the backline. He doesn't want to hook in Junhao. He doesn't want to hook in Xiaojia, but Ultra Prime are playing this very smartly position-wise.
Weaver's Wall separating everybody. Gives maybe LNG a good opportunity to try to burst down the Dragon. The seismic shove lands on it too, but here comes the Mom. It makes LNG kite away. The Dawning Shadow over the top, but Baye is able to pick up the first kill of the fight. But Xiaofeng has now gotten a reset as well, and he transforms into the Wukong body. Zika is overheated. Fish one taken very low, nearly getting executed before he issues out the piercing light to heal himself right back up. One more Q from Baye could secure himself an easy double kill, but instead the Dragon is going to be the focus. Who's going to get the soul? It'll be LNG to secure it, and now they can win the fight. Baye goes down. Zhang will fall. Only Saber and Xiaoxia will live as LNG get their prize and can now go to Baron.
The Baron will be the cherry on top for LNG.
We stall.
The problem is they're just pushing down all in one lane, and Smolder now, even though you have Baron and Power Minions, Smolder is really good at clearing the waves. Annie as well is pretty good at clearing the waves. You need to have that 4-1 thread, and LNG realized that, but you can already see Jiang there to counter Zika. So it will be a bit of a delayed play on the Baron, but nonetheless, they should be able to squeeze UP tighter and tighter with this play.
Juno dashes forward, not using the cycle, and actually baiting out the Dawning Shadow of Fish One, who is playing a little bit more on the defensive.
You know, around, less than 3 minutes until that Elder spawns. They want to prevent as much jockeying between these two teams as possible around that.
Xiaosha gets hit by one seismic shove, and then the Heartbreaker will execute, but look at the back line. That is Fish One down.
Wait, hang on.
2-kill 1K shutdown for
Not
John.
again.
Xiaofeng is still alive in the transform Viego body. He will go and take the Gwen down, but Baya's got a couple of executes as well. A triple kill already for the Viego, looking for the quad, and he gets it on a Baya. It looked like almost an opportunity for Ultra Prime, but the Viego will live, Zika will survive, and it's still 2 men up here for LNG.
I was getting the Thunder Talk versus LGD.
It's very difficult for Ultra Prime to get in.
Because they have no AD carry, they're not really able to overload with numbers. This is just allowing LNG to kind of section off this part of the map. But now the Smolder is here. They've got to make the play. That Dragon is super low.
Zika flashing away from the cycle and getting hit up by the second proc. Almost the mom steals it away, but Xiaofeng able to secure the Elder. And now it's Reset City in for LNG Esports. Already 2 members down. That is Zhang falling before he even pops the Zanyas. And Jasha will make it casualty number 3. Surely this should mean the end of the game as LNG win the fight. They get not over just yet. It's the big carry still alive here for Ultra Prime. Baya has both of his summoner spells. It's almost 350 stacks on the Smolder, and there's no Baron buff in the hands of LNG with 13 seconds left on Jinha. So this game might not actually be over just yet, but LNG want it to be as they're headed on to the Nexus turrets right now. The death timers, though, are going to continue to
don't
tick
have a
down
wave.
to 0, and that means that LNG actually can't end. They will take another prize as an inhibitor, but now with Jinhao alive, it is going to be very difficult for them to try to go for the throat.
They still have 90 seconds on that Elder.
Hold on, Elder, Baya. Shields up nicely, we'll be able to stay alive, and the Needleworth comes through from Zhang. They're looking for a last-ditch effort. They find Zika with the kill, but it will be Zhang getting another one back. The mom comes out. Baya is still untouched in the back line, but he finally will get targeted, and that'll be it. Xiaofeng and LNG end up wiping the floor with Ultra Prime. It took them a while, but a win is a win nonetheless. They go 1-up in this best-of-3 series.
It was slow to